Hi, my name is Navia, and I'm from Curacao, as I've said a couple of times already. Today, I would like to just talk a little bit more around the subconscious, what I've started talking about last time, and to actually show you something or make you more conscious of something that you can do for yourself. if uh, if whenever you get angry, you get afraid, or you have any negative triggers, you just like take the time to be quiet and ask yourself where it comes from, where those feelings comes from. You will be able to deal with those triggers and then go back to healing any traumas that you may have connected to those. But you have to do it in a you have to take the time to be conscious on the triggers whenever you get tired, angry, afraid, or any negative trigger. You have to take the time to be quiet, and then ask yourself where is this coming from, or you can also ask God to help you where it's coming from, and then eventually you will get like thoughts coming up. That's my experience. You will get different thoughts coming up, of most of the time is from your younger years, showing you where you're like you created that particular belief system, the belief system, the belief system where you created it. But you have to take the time and do it, and then when you get to the feeling that's, let's say, where the trauma started, you will find also a way to like interpret it in a different way, and then for you to heal in a way for you to heal it. You may ask God also to help you with that, with the healing of that particular trauma. It takes time, but I find it's worth doing, because by being quiet every time that you have a trigger, go sit down, go back, and ask yourself, ask your higher self, ask God to help you to show you where it's coming from, and then you will get the thoughts, the situation, all of the things that happened that made you form that particular belief system, for you to be that particular trigger, actually that particular trauma, and then for you to be behave in that way. Because whenever you get triggered, it's not something that's happening outside of you. It's happening outside of you, but it's triggering something that's inside of you. And whatever is inside of you is trauma or trauma related. So that's why when you have to be quiet, sit down, and go back. You have to take the time to go back to get to know where it comes from. Get the feeling. You will get the feeling again. You will get the situation again, because I'm telling you this because I did it for a lot of years, and I've gone back to, let's say, when I was 8 years old, living with my parents at home, and feeling old situations, and understanding old situations, and understand where my trauma was coming from. in a way for me to understand it, to form a different way to see it, a different way to look at it, for me to be able to heal it. So that's actually what I'm telling you. You also can do, and I find that when you do that, you will. It will make your life much more peaceful because it will diminish the chances of somebody that's outside of you triggering you. You know, it will become more difficult to something outside of you to that for something outside of you to be able to trigger you. It will be, you will be much more peaceful because of that. So I find it's something that you should consider. Actually, I'm just telling you what I've experienced, and then for you to decide whether you're gonna, yeah, for you to decide whether you're gonna do it or not. But I recommend it though, because what I've already said, that it will make your life much more peaceful, and then other people that's outside of you, and I'm talking about close people close by, let's say parents, brothers, sisters, partners, boyfriend, and all of that. Those, it will be much more difficult for you, for them to trigger you. And I've done it for years, and it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot, and I find that my life is much more peaceful right now. I'm not telling you that I don't have triggers, but I've noticed that my triggers are less, because I used to get angry very quickly, and I don't get angry that easy. When somebody comes with something, when, let's say, they tell me something, I just, it's they stay there. They stay there, and I'm here, in front, but I won't be triggered. I won't respond. Um, I will just stay in my peaceful, because that's the thing about it. You will be able to remain balanced, and I find that's one of the most important things about that, about healing your traumas. You know that you will be able to stay balanced whenever something outside of you is happening. But that's the information I've got, that I've given you, and I hope you do something with it. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or put it in the comments, and I'll get back to you soon.